Welcome to the City of San Jose Civics Masterclass, Module 5, Storytelling. This course is designed to provide you with the basic principles of storytelling and advocacy. We will be going over the following learning objectives. Number 1, why story? Number 2, types of story. And number 3, what's next? Section 1, why story? Why do we use storytelling for advocacy? So, the municipal code, council policies, and resolutions guide the various functions of the city, and they are typically written for city decision makers. However, the general public may not have the time or have developed the skills to understand policy documents. Therefore, stories become the best way to communicate the importance of a policy, why the policy is needed, and what it is aiming to solve. For example, if you've ever watched or read the news, these are stories that relate back to a law, policy, program, etc. You can think of it as the elevator pitch of the policy. It is meant to inform you enough to be able to make an informed decision. Here's another example. Imagine the instruction manual for a coffee machine. It instructs you on how to use that machine and make a good cup of coffee. But to get you to buy that machine, they don't exactly post the manual as their commercial, right? No, we've all seen these commercials. They will make a video commercial of a person getting ready in the morning, getting their good morning start, which is making a cup of coffee. It looks delicious, is probably in some beautiful kitchen, and now they are ready to tackle that big meeting presentation for the day, or whatever else. So you can imagine, of the two, which gravitates to you more. There are many reasons we tell stories as a way to relay information to one another. The human species thinks in metaphors and learns through stories, a quote by Mary Catherine Bateson. The oldest forms of communication, storytelling, is the commonality of all human beings, in all places and all times, a quote by Rives Collin. Those who tell the stories rule the world, a Hopi American Indian proverb. What makes a good story? A bad story casts spells, a good one breaks them, a quote by Martin Shaw. Number 1, a strong story makes you feel an emotion. The stronger the emotion, the stronger the connection to the story. Number 2, a good story connects to the audience. It builds a bond, a relationship with the listener. Number 3, lead with truth and what you know. This isn't about making something up, it's about uplifting lived experiences. And number 4, start with why. Always know your why because you are the one telling the story. Here's an example story that covers the points that we just talked about in the previous slide. There's an elementary school in my neighborhood, close enough that I can hear the children playing. And while we do have residential speed limits, often I also hear cars driving by so fast it feels like a freeway. And I fear the day that I hear screeching tires and a crash. How many of us here can relate to cars driving too fast in our own neighborhoods? There have been several car crashes already in my neighborhood. My parked car was hit twice, if you can believe it. But thankfully, there have been no pedestrians or children hurt yet. But I don't want to wait for that day. This is why I'm urging the Planning Commission and the City Council to allow for the installation of speed bumps and lighted pedestrian crosswalks in my neighborhood. I urge the Council and the Commission to approve this measure for the improved safety of everybody that lives in my neighborhood, especially the children. Another example we can learn from is something that actually happened in the city of San Jose. In response to everything that happened in 2020, the people of San Jose came together and created a charter review commission in 2021. And from that year's worth of work of study sessions, discussion, and debate, the commission and city council placed Measure I on the 2022 ballot. And on November 2022, voters approved Measure I. That's the backstory, but here is the policy language. The mayor and the city shall adopt and maintain a statement of values promoting racial and social equity, inclusion, and racial and social justice, which shall provide guidance to city officers and employees in their conduct while discharging their public responsibilities, including the development and implementation of decisions, policies, budgets, programs, standards, assessments, and practices of the city of San Jose. Now, let's look at this in story form. This was the ad to inform voters on Measure I. Section 2, Types of Stories. Stories for elected officials. Prepping for a constituent meeting, which are typically 20 to 30 minutes. So, for elected official storytelling, here are a few tips. Number one, provide a one pager. This should be a summary of the recommendations, facts, and figures, and a few strong quotes and a citation list. Number two, prepare a slideshow. This should be a breakdown of your one pager and should include, at the very least, why, recommendation, facts, and quotes. This can be from reports, case studies, or the news or lived experience stories supporting your proposal. Number three, prepare a storytelling kit. This is something that you would leave behind. So it's a one pager, a copy of the presentation if there was one given, and anything else that would be helpful for the elected official to know. Stories for a community. Building a movement with storytelling. For community storytelling, here are a few tips. Number one, building support through one on one relationships. Hosting a storytelling meeting, going to the farmers market, your local neighborhood association, and other public events, elected coffee meet and greets, etc. Number two, getting your story out. This can be through the news, newsletters, radio, podcasts, local radio, podcasts, or op-eds, Facebook Live, IG Live, etc. And then there's public comment, number three. Have various versions ready, a 30-second, a 1 minute to 2 minutes. When gathering large numbers, have various fact sheets ready for people to focus on the why. Often having a person speak to the personal is way better than one person repeating the same message. Sharing the story. As a story spreads, people want a trusted place to turn to. Here are a few tips to getting your story out. Number one, television or news. You can contact your local news stations to pitch a story. Number two, newsprint. You can pitch the story to your local newspaper or write an op-ed, blog, newsletter, etc. Number three, a press conference. You can hold a press conference at a relevant location or in front of City Hall. Number four, social media. Create infographics for Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or X, etc. Number five, website. Create a website or blog that lists all the information, the policy memo, the one pager, images, facts, and the press kit. Section 3, What's next? Section 3, What's next? Here are a few places to practice your new skills and knowledge. Attend a city council meeting. You may attend online via Zoom or in person. Council meets regularly on Tuesdays at 1:30 p.m. You can also watch it live on YouTube. However, public comment is only taken in person. Number two, attend a commission meeting. The City of San Jose has over 25 different commissions ranging from a variety of topics, such as but not limited to planning, library, parks, arts, historic landmarks, and more. Number three, apply to be a commissioner. If you want to take your community service even further, you may apply to be a commissioner. Attend or join a neighborhood association. There are many neighborhood associations that work on a variety of things specific to their neighborhood. Another one, attend another public meeting. You may also use these skills at your local school board meeting or one of the various public meetings at Santa Clara County. You can also apply to be a county commissioner. If you want to take your community service beyond San Jose, there are also various commissions on the county level. The City of San Jose is committed to building a culture of civic participation for a healthy democracy. This five-part Civics Masterclass is a five-part story on how residents of San Jose can begin to fully engage in their agency and power through civic participation. Policymaking and advocacy is not an easy thing, and it can take many iterations, meaning several years. You may win some, you may lose some, but the importance is that you build and cultivate a regular practice. If you think of any sporting event, whether it's hockey or baseball or basketball, there is a season every year. Sometimes they go to championships and sometimes they don't, but they keep on going. And that is how democracy works as well. It is a team sport, and you have a regular practice and you just keep coming back. It's a part of daily life. Lastly, remember, when it comes to creating the change that you wish to see in your community, persistence is the key to moving forward. Congratulations, you've completed Module 5 of Storytelling. You've now completed the entire Civics Masterclass and are ready to serve your community.